Welcome back to UniversalGiant plays Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Today we're going to be starting Knuckles' first mission, Wild Canyon. And now we get into controlling the treasure hunters. Did I just see one? Maybe I'm seeing things. We are in the desert. Maybe it was a mirage. The idea behind the treasure hunting levels, you'll see a little radar at the bottom of the screen with 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. What you want to do is run around like a madman until that little dim gray thing starts turning green, and then yellow, and then red, meaning that the piece of the emerald is really, really close. You can only search for one at a time, and you have to find all 3 of them if you want to finish the level. If you want to maximize your score, I suggest you find them very quickly, which you can do by looking at these little consoles and pressing B in front of them. They will give you hints. The first one is usually really, really general, either about the emerald's location or how you get the emerald. The second one is a little more detailed, gives you a little more information. And the third one is the most specific information that you can possibly get about grabbing that emerald shard as you get into lines of text. It's close. No, where could it be? Also, what you'll see... No, I didn't want to go that way! It's not down here, is it? No, I think we should head back outside. Dramatic difference between most of the other characters. Knuckles and Rouge can fly! Well, it's not really flying, it's more like gliding. But if you tap A when you're already in the air, you'll sort of glide around. You slowly lose height as you go, so you can't really go any higher, but it makes navigating these areas a lot easier. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. That was stupid of me. Why didn't I look in the treasure chest? I play Zelda so much, why don't I look for colorful gems in the treasure chest? Okay, now before I could have sworn that I saw one of the pieces of the emerald at the very beginning, and the clue said storm zone, so it's probably... Yeah, there it is, but... Wait, is that in the wind? How am I supposed to get that? How am I... Oh, there we go. Never mind. We got all 3 pieces of the emerald, and we've cleared Knuckles' first mission. Let's see. And through the magic of video editing, we get to skip all the save screens and go straight to Rouge's first mission, which is also to collect 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. In very similar fashion to the way Knuckles did. The first thing you want to do in this level is destroy these guard robots that are... I guess they're holding a turtle hostage, although it never really made much sense to me. Anyway, if you press B stepping on this turtle, it'll take you over to the other side of the lagoon. No, actually, this is called the Big Oasis, as the Omosha will tell us at some point. Is it over here? No. Is it over here? No, it was back in the first room. So back we go, turtle. You're getting a real workout today. You'll notice Rouge and Knuckles have the exact same controls, although they have different levels. This is going to be true of all 3 pairs of characters in this game. All 3 rival pairs, anyway. That there's going to be one hero character and one dark character that share the same controls and the same sort of gameplay. It's in the guard robot. That's what I meant by projector of the jars. Okay, I think the next one's going to be in the other oasis. Yes, here it is. You can only search for those emerald pieces at a time. Is it underwater? I bet it's underwater. You can only search for one of the emerald pieces at a time. But if you just happen to randomly stumble across one of the other emeralds, you can still pick it up. It's just that your radar won't pick it up. They go in a specific order, and it's... I don't know if it's even possible that after you pick up one using the radar, that another one will be within the vicinity of the radar. So you always have to go searching for it. Anyway, we got one more to find. These levels are going by pretty quick because these are relatively small. You'll see when we get to some of the more difficult stages, they're going to be much larger and a lot harder to find all of the emeralds because some of them are really, really expansive. I mean, these levels are nothing compared to the size of some of them we're going to see later. Where is that arrow? Oh, it's floating up there, isn't it? I gotta jump from one of these things to get it, don't I? It's kind of hit or miss, because I can't even see it when I'm flying towards it. There we go. So we've completed Rouge's first mission. Dry Lagoon. Sweet.
It's all too easy for me.
Yes, it is, Rouge. Yes, it is. So now we're going to start a story that most of you probably thought we should have began the playthrough with in the first place. Apparently there's stuff going on inside that helicopter. Captured Hedgehog? They must have captured Shadow when he was going to steal more Chaos Emeralds. Awesome! They captured Shadow! The game is over! We don't have to do anything. Wait, what? Wait a second, that's not Shadow, that's Sonic! Did they capture Sonic because they thought he was Shadow? I bet Sonic has no idea what's going on. So it looks like Sonic's on the run from the cops. What a great way to open up the hero's storyline, don't you think? Let's run away from the cops! This is a Sonic game, after all. You're not really supposed to open up a hero's storyline like that. But Sonic's first mission! City escape. Escape from the military pursuit. And we open this level by doing something we rarely do in this game. Boarding! You can move left and right, collect rings, all that stuff. If you're on a ramp, you can press A to do a cool trick for bonus points. There are very few of these boarding levels in this game, which is a shame. Anyway, you can run into the cars and they go crashing all the way down the hill, which is really fun to do. I suppose not for the guys in the cars, but fun for us to knock them over. So anyway, you'll see over here if you run into an Omo Chow with a bit of advice, but it's more fun to pick him up and play around with him. Aha! Help me, he says. No one's going to help you, Omo Chow. So also, if you've got enough speed or occasions where you can run on the wall, Omo Chow will say, you can grind on the rails, hold down B to go faster. You also have to use the joystick to kind of balance yourself. The controls for that are kind of weird, and occasionally you'll fall off for no reason. So now we'll go down these hills, and you'll also notice that if you go off a ramp as Sonic, you can also do tricks. And if you time it just right over here, you'll get a magnetic shield and go through a bunch of rings. Rings of rings. It's a lot of rings. Try a trick here. Oh, not enough speed to get anything. You'll see at points in this game, Sonic seems to run really, really fast, but at no point do you feel like you're out of control, which is why I like this game so much. In a lot of the recent Sonic games, or even some of the old ones, you can kind of go too fast and not see where you're going! Darn it. But really at no point in this game do you feel like you're out of control. Maybe the camera will be a little weird at some points, but for the most part, you always feel like you're in control. And for somebody that, you know, for anybody that's playing any video game, you like nothing better than knowing you're in control. So over here, try to use the homing attack by pressing A in midair. Whoa! That was close. Somersault into that guy, try grinding down this rail here. You get a little bit of you get a little bit of everything in this level. You get the boarding, you get the grinding, you get the speed, you get the shoot, get back on the rail. No, whatever. You get the running, you get the sort of running up the walls, and you get a big truck trying to run us over. Run away from the truck. You also notice I'm going to hold down the B button and then sort of let it go. That'll give you a little bit of a speed boost. Although I don't know how much. I really only learned about that technique, I don't know, a couple of months ago. But it does actually make you go a little bit faster. So anyway, we've officially reached the end of our first speed stage with Sonic. 224 rings, nice. Anyway, that's going to do it for this part of the playthrough. In the next part, we will rejoin Dr. Eggman in his quest to get back to his base epically. See you then!